Of course, I had to make a video about this. Last week, things were shared around the world. The rumor was Swedes don't feed their guests. What? People were shocked about the news, it went viral, and people reached out to Swedish citizens to actually ask them if that's true. So in this video, let's go through what happened and let's talk about it. Hey and welcome to my channel. My name is Julie, I'm originally from Germany and I've been living here in Sweden for 1 year now. I talk about all things Sweden on my YouTube channel. So if you want to know what it is like to live in Sweden, if you plan to come to Sweden and live here, if you're just curious about Sweden, these are all reasons why you should follow my channel. So yeah, in this video I want to talk about #swedengate. It all started with quite a harmless question on Reddit, which I will show you here and also read so we can have a starting point to discuss. So the question was, what is the weirdest thing you had to do at someone else's house because of their culture or religion? And then now it starts, the answer is the one which shocked a lot of people. Is that actually true? Do Swedes behave like that? So one of the answers was, I remember going to my Swedish friend's house, and while we were playing in his room, his mom yelled that dinner was ready, and check this, he told me to wait in his room while they ate. That was F wild. And another person wrote, I slept over at a friend's house. When we woke up, he said he's going downstairs for a few minutes. After about 15 minutes, I go on the stairs to see WTF is happening, and they are eating breakfast. They see me and tell me he's almost done and will be up there soon. I still think about that as 25 years later. So of course when you read that, that does sound crazy, right? But is that really true? Is that a lie or is that true? When did that happen? Someone mentioned 25 years ago. Is that still a thing? I asked my friend immediately. I texted her and I was like, look, this is going viral. What do you think about it? Is that true? I mean, I personally have never experienced, anything than great hospitality when visiting my friends, my Swedish friends. So I was quite shocked that this could actually be a thing. I was not so much thinking about maybe adults visiting each other, but I was thinking, is that maybe a thing amongst kids, when they go over to a friend's house? I tried to find out a little bit what could be the reason you would not feed a friend, and I read various kind of answers from Swedes, They all made sense, but still it was a very particular thing for Sweden, because all these things could apply also to other countries and still that didn't happen or doesn't happen. For example, the Swedes have routines. They have dinner with the family every evening, and it's kind of sacred, so they don't really want to mess that up. It's from two perspectives: their own dinner, of course, and maybe they don't want to invite another friend child to eat with them because that child eats at home with their own family. But they stick to the time, whatever it is, 6 p.m. and they do their dinner no matter if there is someone in their home or not. That was an interesting perspective, I think. For me, that definitely feels a little bit wrong, because if you're so much about scheduling, you would either not have someone in your house when you have dinner, or you arrange that this person is also fed. I also read that a few Swedes wrote that their home was around the corner, a 3-4 minute walk, so it wasn't a big thing to maybe just go home and do their thing. Then again, some kids were obviously in the family's home and had to wait in a room until the family is done with dinner. Then also read, based on history, food was sometimes scarce, so you kind of had to portion things and it was just not enough for maybe an extra person. Obviously that seems quite a long time ago, so even 25 years ago doesn't really seem to do its justice to do that. And then maybe the thought was like, is it about allergies? Does the kid have allergies? You don't want to kind of give them anything they're allergic to. But then you have communication, you know, you can just ask either the kid or the parents if there's anything they should avoid. If they know, again, that the kid will be there at dinner time, or the kid has someone over and the parents don't know, and then they just do their scheduled dinner time, and the friend is just like, well, wait here in the room. I don't know. That feels chaotic, and that feels like so the opposite to let's have a schedule and plan everything out. So why would you not plan having someone over and then adjust? Again, I also saw a post on Instagram. It's kind of like a statistic, and the question was, will you receive food as a guest at someone's house? And then you can see Europe, and it's color coded. You have dark blue, light blue, pink and red. So here the red countries, it actually says very unlikely to give you food. And you can see Scandinavia is actually red. So it's not only Sweden, it seems it's Finland and Norway as well. But look at the map, it's also North Germany. I mean, I'm coming from Germany, and actually, yeah, I used to live in Berlin, which is north of Germany. And I have never experienced that as a child, and I could say that's also 25 years ago. I would have never thought that Germany is one of those countries who don't give you food when you are a guest. That obviously also made me think a little bit, how true is it, you know? How many families actually did that in Sweden? Because apparently north of Germany is exactly the same. And yeah, I can't recall any of this. I don't think it happened to any of my friends. So yeah, I personally see that quite with a lot of humor. You know, it definitely was something to talk about, and I can see why it went viral. Also because I feel like Sweden is seen from the outside quite as a, you know, perfect country. So many things are done right in this country, at least, you know, from the outside, but also from the inside. Obviously, I live now in Sweden, and there are many, many things which I really love about Sweden. But yeah, hearing something like that is just something people wonder what happened or what even happens right now, because it sounds quite rude, right? And I'm sure the Swedes were like, they are definitely not that kind of people, you know, they're quite friendly, and I can actually vouch for that. I've never really, you know, experienced really rudeness, and especially not amongst people I know, like Swedish people I know. Good hospitality is definitely a thing here. But yeah, I'm interested what you think about it, especially because I have a lot of Swedish subscribers. When you heard about this, I can imagine you felt all kind of emotions. So feel free to share all your thoughts in the comments down below. Is that true? Have you experienced anything like that? I would be very curious to know if that's actually a thing. Maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago. Does it happen even now? Because we are planning to stay here, and our kids will probably visit other families' homes. So it would be interesting to know if, you know, if that still exists. But yeah, before I say goodbye to you, I just wanted to share something really funny, just like an ad from IKEA, and I just thought that was super funny. So I needed to share this, and you can see here's like a nice picture, and it says they probably have a friend sitting somewhere in the house waiting for the family to finish lunch. I think we can all laugh about it. It is something really funny. Hopefully you can laugh about it as well. As always, thanks so much for watching till the end. I hope I will see you in my next video. Until then, have a great day and stay safe. Hey do!